Welcome to Australia's best beach, crystal clear blue water and the whitest sand. But what if we go find somewhere even better? It's only going to take 5 hours of solo four driving, a lot of corrugation and absolutely nobody around. Stick around to see where I end up and if it was all worth it in the end. This track is 175 kilometers long. This could take a little while. Alright, let's do it. I can't believe I've just snagged this. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So this one is a very fun one because we are about to go to Australia's best beach. Now I know that is a very big call and it's obviously open to people's opinions and interpretation of what you would call the best beach. But I feel like if you ask everyone in Oz, I reckon 90% of them would probably say that Esperance in Western Australia is Australia's nicest beach. It's really white sand, really blue water, and I just feel like it has that name. So we are going to head there. Well, we're going to head close to there. Basically, it's Saturday today. It's around Christmas time, and Australia's best beach is going to be very busy at that time, I'm assuming. So I'm going to take a four-wheel drive track. I'm basically off the Nullarbor now. I'm going to take this track all the way down towards Esperance. It's basically the same coastline, but it's just next to it, to a national park called Cape Arid National Park. And I've never done this track. I've never gone to this national park. And I'll show you guys Esperance as well. But I'm hoping that it might be less busy. It's still going to be just as beautiful, and I'll actually be able to have a camp spot because I haven't booked anything yet. Anyway, we're going to jump in, start the adventure, and see what the day brings. Okay, I'm just looking at this map. Apparently this track is 175 kilometers long, and it did rain last night and that sign did just say it's impassable when it's wet, but that sun has a lot of kick to it, so I'm hoping it's probably dried up by now. So this could take a little while. All right, let's do it. So far the track is pretty good. There's just a few little sections like this that are a bit rutted out and a bit of corrugation, which is making it a little bit more slow going, but overall so far so good. I've been doing about 40 k's an hour for quite some time now. I'm actually thinking I'm going to chuck all four tyres down a bit just to make it a little bit smoother, and I'll be able to drive a little bit quicker as well. This is driving a lot better now. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. I absolutely love getting the drone up and seeing just how remote I am when I'm out on tracks like this. I find this so extremely fun. Obviously, I have been doing this for a few years, so I feel very confident going out for driving by myself, going on outback tracks, but I do have safety measures in place. I've got Starlink, so I have internet if I wanted to turn it on, which means if anything happened to the car that I wasn't sure of, I can YouTube how to fix it, or I can phone a friend. But if anything more serious was to happen, I do have a GME ePerb that I can pull, which gives it my exact location, and I would have emergency services come get me, which obviously is the worst case scenario. It is handy carrying one of them just in case, and it does make me feel a lot better. But I don't really think about the worst case situation that can happen in anything in my life. I feel like that's a bad way to live, and it would prevent you from doing the things that make you happy, which is this. But I am very cautious, I am very safe with everything that I do, and I am confident being out here by myself. I did not see one single other car that whole track or the last few hours. It actually took quite a fair while to get here, but we are finally in the national park, and I've been driving past a few different campgrounds and some of the tracks are actually shut. I'm on the side of the national park that's 4-wheel-drive only, and I've done that obviously because I reckon the bitumen side will be a lot more busy, but I found a track. So we're gonna drive down this and finally get to the beach. What? I don't understand that. If that is not enough of a reason to buy a 4-wheel drive, I don't know what will be. It is a Saturday and that whole campground had nobody in it. That is wild. I really thought that I was gonna have to share a campground tonight, but nah, lucked out again. And this beach and that beach back there with the campground in is absolutely beautiful. It does look quite similar to the one in Esperance, Lucky Bay, which I will show you guys tomorrow. I can't believe I've just snagged this. That's crazy. I will set up camp a little bit later. I reckon first things first, we better go check out our own private beach. Emu prints. do have some friends camping with me. I did just get back to camp. I was chilling out on the chair and I could hear some rustling in the bushes, but I didn't really think too much of it because we saw those wallabies just before, so I thought it must be them. And then I look up and it was a huge snake. And to be completely honest, I don't really see too many snakes in my travels. I see them sometimes quickly scurry across the road and then they go straight into the bush, but I don't really see them in my environment. So that was actually really cool. It is dinner time and lucky that I have so much fish in my freezer because I have like no food. When you cross the Western Australia, South Australian border, you do have to give over all your fruits, veg, honey, seeds, just all your fresh produce, and I haven't gone past shops in a very, very long time. So fish for dinner it is. My favorite way to cook this is really slow in garlic and butter. I actually am a little nervous to sit on this bench now from that snake, but dinner is served. It looks very plain, but what do I do? It's this or cereal. So fish it is. Good morning guys. When I got the drone up this morning, that was when I first woke up and that was at 6:15 a.m. Tell me why that looked like it was the middle of the day. It gets light so early here, well before 5 o'clock. I did go for a walk along the beach, listen to music. I've done Pilates, had a shower, had a coffee. I've had a productive morning. A few of you guys actually do ask what I do to try and stay fit on the road, and I do Pilates pretty much every single day. Just like a 30-minute class off YouTube, and I do a lot of walking or running. Mainly walking at the moment though, to be completely honest, but I'm not really keen to video any of that. That's just something that I do for myself to start the day. Now I'm just going to finish packing up. We're going to jump in, get going, check out a few more beaches in this national park, and then we'll make our way towards Esperance and Lucky Bay. actually very windy today. I'm just hiding behind the car, but we have arrived at Dolphin Cove. All 4 tires are back up because we are about to go on the bitumen. So let's head to the next location. It is blowing an absolute gale out there, so I thought I'd better chat to you guys in the car. I actually did just do a pretty big detour. I went into Esperance itself, did a quick food shop because they have a Woolies there and it shuts at 4. So I was gonna miss it and I need food. And then I've come back out and now we've arrived at Lucky Bay, which is what I was telling you guys. It's the #1 beach in Australia. I guess what most people would say. And genuinely, it is absolutely beautiful. I'll give you guys a closer look in a second. But with that being said, the campground is fully booked. There's so many people on the beach and I counted 15 cars. So I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Is the beach that we were at, which is the same coastline, but we had it all to ourselves, better? Or is this one? Because the landscape probably is nicer here. And now for the lucky last spot of the day, which is Hellfire Bay. And that will now wrap up this adventure. Such a beautiful region of the country. I've really enjoyed this adventure and I hope that you guys did too. So thank you very much for watching. I do need to go find somewhere to sleep, so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.